There are few people in rock music looked at as positively, just for personality alone, as Andrew W.K. Whether it's his motivational messages, his numerous side projects over the years, or his absolute dedication to partying, it's hard to have a negative attitude about the man after all he's done. Now, over 16 years after the breakout album I Get Wet, we get new inspiration and party anthems with You're Not Alone. There is no way I can sell an album better than Andrew W.K. can. In a press release, the man said about You're Not Alone, "I'm going for the sound of pure, unadulterated power. Every emotion, every thought, every experience, every sensation, every fear, every joy, every clarity, every confusion, every up, every down. All extruded and concentrated into one thick syrup of super life force feeling, and then physically amplified by the celebratory spirit of glorious partying." Some people refer to Andrew W.K.'s music as an excuse for a wall of sound or a general reason to get loud for the sake of being loud. In my opinion, that's what made his best music stand out so well. It doesn't have to be overly complicated progressive lyrics and 3-minute instrumental sections. Rock can be fun. Many times, it should be. Andrew W.K. gets that. The focus I got on You're Not Alone, however, is that it's a bit less on the full life is a party attitude and focusing more on life is an adventure with highs and lows. Life is worth living. There are bad times, but we can embrace them to learn from them and make our lives better overall. And at times, that message is shouted at you repeatedly with guitar riffs. The singles Music is Worth Living For and Ever Again help to promote this album and also give a good idea of what to expect from the album in terms of sound and presentation. It's what you would expect from Andrew W.K. and his band behind him as they progress from the non-stop head-butting, beer-chugging party days to years later and reflecting on life in retrospective and progressive ways. When I referred to that wall of sound earlier that some people say Andrew W.K.'s music is, a song like Ever Again is a good counter to that. The opening chanted rhythm carries a strong flow and it's not just volume for the sake of energy. The verses have a steady drum beat that lead to a long chorus. This song and the more energetic Music is Worth Living For take their time. I will forever love the louder and more furious style that Andrew W.K. has given over the years though, but it can't be denied that he has a serious passion for creating music with multiple layers and sound behind his voice. There are occasional speeches from the man as short tracks in Beyond Oblivion, which is mostly instrumental, but the majority of You're Not Alone is meant to invigorate and inspire. Listening through 16 tracks of all the previously mentioned, there is a lot to take in. I stand by, however, that Andrew W.K. is at his best when the music is more energetic. I Don't Know Anything and The Party Never Dies have a vibrant sound and triumphant feeling to them, and The Devil's on Your Side is a 5.5-minute epic of emotion due to its delivery. Listening to a full Andrew W.K. album again made me remember how much the man loves the finer elements that add to a song. The added guitars, the great piano inclusions in a majority of the tracks, it's all there. At around 53 minutes, including some interlude speeches, Andrew W.K. took his foot off the accelerator while still keeping speed to drive home his own take on life. Admittedly, however, there are some moments where you're gonna wish he had sped up a little bit more. I get that an album like this, and even Andrew W.K. in general, is not for everyone due to the lyrics. One song will sound like it came from a motivational journey self-help book, the next song will lyrically sound like it's from a friendly PBS children's TV show about being happy, and then a song about how to party the hardest in your life. There's a lot to take in, but through it all, there's a good feeling behind it, and it all feels sincere. There is a novelty to Andrew W.K. You can take his style of music for what it is, and it's difficult to compare it to almost anything else in the current rock scene. The music he has made is quite literally in a field of its own. But as a musician, he's sound. As a songwriter, he can make a rhythm and something memorable, and as a figure, well, he's Andrew W.K. Overall, You're Not Alone defies expectations. On surface, it may feel all over the place lyrically, but it still sucks you in and makes you want to listen again. And musically, it has some of the best flowing, inspirational rock soundtrack songs you could ever think of. It will take some time to grow on you for sure, but if you've ever liked anything by Andrew W.K., then you know he somehow always makes the party a good one.